Hello everybody, I'm the Barefoot Motivator. It's Thursday, August 1st. Get up, get moving, get exercising. And today's story is a parable of a king and his 4 wives. That's right, 4 wives. Now once upon a time, there was a king. Guess how many wives he had? 4. Loved the 4th wife the most. Spoiled her. With all of his affections, he provided her only with the finest things that life could offer. He also loved his 3rd wife, would also proudly display her to the kingdoms whenever he would go over there. Also relied a lot on his 2nd wife. She was his trusted advisor and companion. Whenever the king faced a problem, he would confide in her. She would help him get through those tough times. Now, however, not much could be said about his 1st wife. Despite her significant contributions to maintaining the kingdom and her tireless efforts to showing love and admiration, the king barely noticed her existence. But one day, the king fell ill. Despite his efforts to find a cure, he realized his time was running out. He reflected on his majestic life and decided to spend everything to prolong it, leading him to consult the mystical sorcerer. The sorcerer said, "I'm sorry, Your Highness. There's nothing I can do that can save you. Your death is imminent. However, I will grant you a chance to take 1 wife with you to the afterlife." And thus he asked his 4th wife, "I've given you nothing but the best in life. Now that I'm dying, will you accompany me into the afterlife?" She said, "No way." And she walked away without saying a word. Sad king asked the 3rd wife. She said, "No. Life is too good here. I'm going to stay. In fact, when you die, I'm going to remarry." Said, "Okay." So he asked the 2nd wife. She said, "I'm sorry. I can't go with you either. I can only see you to the edge of your grave." And the king's heart sank, and he felt a deep sense of despair. He was devastated. Then he heard a weary, sad voice speaking softly. "I'll go with you. I'll follow you, no matter where you go." And the king looked up, and he saw his 1st wife. As if for the first time, she appeared aged, beyond her years, barely recognizable due to the years of neglect. With deep regret, the king said, "I should have taken much better care of you while I had the chance." Now, what is the moral to this story? The moral is this: we all have 4 wives in our lives. The 4th wife is our body. We often shower our body with the most affection, spending our lives adorning it with exquisite clothing and ornaments and jewelry. Yet in the end, it's going to be abandoned when we die. Our 3rd wife is our possessions. We invest a lot of our time and energy into accumulating wealth, but none of it will accompany you when you die. Instead, it's going to all be divided, passed on to others. Now, our 2nd wife, that's our friends, families, and relatives. We love and trust them. In return, they offer us comfort and support when we need them. However, no matter how long they remain by our side, they can only accompany us to that point of the burial. And our 1st wife, that's our spirit. We often neglect our spirits in the pursuit of wealth, pleasure, and power, not realizing that it is only our spirit that accompanies us after death. While it's important, take care of your bodies by staying healthy and exercising, and to enjoy time with loved ones, we must also remember to nurture our greatest treasure, our spirit. To lead a fulfilling life, it's essential to find balance in caring for the four aspects of our existence: our body, our earthly possessions, our relationships, and our spirit. By giving each of these areas attention that they deserve, we create harmonious life, where we're not only prepared for the end, but also enriched in the present. I love you. God bless you. I am the Barefoot Motivator, and I am out.